Some races we start in the sunshine, some races we start in the dark, and some races we start in the rain. So we are in Gisborough. Gisborough is not far from Middlesbrough and Hartlepool, kind of Teesside, and we're doing the Hardmoors 60. You might know the Hardmoors series.
Yeah, maybe.
The race has started. There was no kind of hooter, no siren, no whistle. We were in a hall. We've kind of just come out onto the road, and the race director said they're off, they've gone, they've started, so we're off. I'm sure there is a beautiful view from here on a sunny day. Just under 10 miles in to the Hardmoor 60, and we're following the Cleveland Way. We're in the town of Saltburn, and we're just kind of coming to the coast now, and then we'll follow the coast all the way down to Filey. So we're at 30 kilometres into the Hardmoors 100k, Hardmoor 60, just into the village of Staves, 3 hours 44 minutes. Checkpoint 2, drop bags, 22 miles. This is Runswick Bay. And if you don't get over here in the next few minutes, the tide comes in and you have to go a different way. You're diverted a different route. It's all good fun. Just about halfway in Hardmoor 60. 6 hours and 19 minutes, 49.5, so nearly halfway. We're in Whitby. Look, it's beautiful, but it's very, very busy. So this is the halfway checkpoint. Very grateful to all the volunteers, thank you very much. It's lovely and sunny now, and warm and hot, and I'm going to sunbathe. I've taken my top off. Thanks guys. What the Robin, about you? Okay, 7:55, 7 hours 55, 60.5 kilometres, so not quite 40 miles yet, nearly 40 miles. Visited a checkpoint, I've got my Jaffa cake, filled up my bottles, running okay still, so let's crack on. Okay, so This is Ravenscar. I've got my cup of coffee. We are at 9 hours and we've done 66k, 67k, something like that. So not too far to go now. Just have a bit of a rest. So this is everybody's drop bags. Come and collect me, this is the second drop bag. You get tea and coffee here, Coca-Cola, they'll fill your bottles up for you. There's gels and stuff here if you want them. So this is like your final major aid station before we get going again. I know I've just been photobombed, but that's allowed, that's allowed. We're 50 miles in to Hardmoor 60. I reckon we've got about a half marathon left to do. It's probably about 63 miles altogether. We're literally just coming down now into the lovely town of Scarborough. And that's the final aid station. Then there's 11 or 12 miles to go home. Little bit of a climb out of the bay at Scarborough. There's the view, that is beautiful, isn't it? We've got 8 miles to go. These fine gentlemen and ladies are the final aid station. Just had a glass of dandelion and burdock, which I wasn't expecting, and to be honest I didn't enjoy. But never mind, it's fine. Cheers guys. No, honestly it was fine. It was great. Thanks to all the volunteers because they're brilliant. Cheers guys, bye. So, over 100k done, 101 kilometres. Just missed 14 hours unfortunately, but that's not a big deal. I'm absolutely shattered. We finish at a church hall, so I'm going to walk into the church hall and then that's me done. Thanks guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, cheers, thank you very much. I've never had such a welcome finishing any race anywhere.
I had a fall on the beach at
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun, on Twitter at filmmyrun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work. Hi guys. We've started the race, or the group ride. Only 5k today. We're just coming off the pier now to join the main road. I'm going to take my headphones off now because they're a pain in the backside, I've just realised. So that was an experiment to see if I could run with headphones on, attached to the microphone, so I can hear what's going on, but it's impossible to run with headphones on. Thanks for the ride on, Fernandez. So we're doing 5k and we're just over 600 metres in. We're going at about just over 12 kilometres now. So we're just gonna make the heart work a fair bit without going completely crazy. There's about 3 or 4 runners all running in this race, but we're not staying together. It's definitely a race today. It looks like, anyway. We've got Stavely up ahead. I think he said he was from Boston, Massachusetts. You can see, if you look at the screen on the right, it'll say group run 5k and then it says second. So that's where I am. That's my position in the race. With a kilometre to go, with 4 kilometres to go. But with only 3 or 4 runners. It's no real achievement to be first. Particularly, I just thought I'd keep it around about this pace, because I actually don't want to run for too long. If you are watching and you want to ask me a question on Facebook chat, you can see Facebook, so we are seeing more and more runners now either entering the races or running. We just saw a runner run past in the other direction. So it's good. Word is spreading. So it's definitely a race between me and Stavely, because he's now picked up the pace. Alan, that is good. The second comment, something about September 11th. Oh, setup. He's typed wrong. Good setup, he says. September the 11th. Yeah, thanks, Alan. So I'll try and keep an eye on Facebook chat. I can't guarantee I'll see everything. 1.5k done, 3.5 to go. We'll keep it at this pace. Maybe ramp it up at the end if I'm still in the lead and I want to maintain the lead. But you never know, Stavely might have something in him that I don't have. Goes. Oh, he's really sped up now. I'm not ready to go at that pace. Quite happy to sit here. Maybe he's sprinting for home already. .340. Blimey. Good for him. No way I'm doing that pace. Heart rate is 155, touching zone 4. Steps per minute, 178, that sounds about right. There have been some problems with cadence recently, so it's good to see that that looks correct. 2 kilometres done, 3 to go. Stavely's gone, he's running almost a minute faster now than me. So I'm going to leave him to it. I'm not interested in going that pace. Well, I couldn't actually go that pace for 5k. Only maybe just about on a good day. But that pace that Stavely's doing now is my limit. My 5k PB's 18:59. So, which is kind of what he's doing now, really. You can see by my heart rate that I am working. This is not like really easy for me. I always find running on the treadmill harder work than in real life. Outdoors, this pace would be relatively comfortable, I think. In the treadmill, in the shed, this suddenly seems harder work. Anyway, we're nearly halfway through. See, a few people have joined, so if you've got any questions, Facebook chat, if you want to say hi, leave a comment or ask a question, any question you like, I can see Facebook chat, I will try and respond. Minutes we've been running, so gosh, that seems rather slow, doesn't it? 24 minutes, 5k. I suppose it is. Yeah, 4 minutes per kilometre will be 20 minutes, and I'm adding another 30 seconds per kilometre, so yeah, it's going to be around there, isn't it? Maybe I should be working harder then. Okay, so Alan, I'm trying to read French. Are you saying that you'd like to have a setup similar to this? Or that your setup is similar to this? Okay, going underwater through the tunnels at the moment. So this is the flat Watopia route here on Zwift. It's all an imaginary island. It's not based on anything real. Three kilometres done, 2 to go. That'll take 9 minutes from now. If I stay at this pace, go up a little bit. I'm just going to put my watch on to see how much different the pace is on my watch to what Zwift thinks it is and to what my treadmill thinks it is. It's ridiculous. Maybe it's speeding up more. Okay. see translation. Okay. So Alan was saying in French, I've just pressed translation, he's going to do his setup like this too. Okay, 1.5 kilometers to go. We're running at 4:30 per kilometer. The watch isn't right yet because it's on average pace, and because I've only just started it, it's still catching up. So it's not right yet, but it's not far off. It's getting there. See, I've been 8 minutes in zone 4 now, heart rate 165, so I'm working quite hard. So we can safely say, if I am ever in a race on Zwift with Stabley, there's no way I'm going to win.
If you are interested in running on Zwift, then you do need a few things. First and foremost, access to a treadmill. You may have your own, you may need to go to a gym, but it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use. Secondly, if you are on a Mac or a PC, you will need a foot pod, and that foot pod needs to be an Ant Plus foot pod. It needs to broadcast in Ant Plus. You will also need a USB stick to plug into your computer or Mac, and that will receive the signal from your Ant Plus foot pod. If you're using an iOS device, it could be an iPad, an iPhone, or even Apple TV, then you will need a Bluetooth foot pod, specifically a smart Bluetooth foot pod. You can get them from Polar, you can get a Stride, or you can get a Milestone foot pod. These all connect direct to your iOS device, so there's no need for anything extra. And that really is all you need to run on Zwift. You could add an optional heart rate monitor, very interesting to see what heart rate zone you're working in, how hard you're working during your run. Also, if you really want to spend the money, there are treadmills that do broadcast Bluetooth, and you can also get things called Tread Tracker or Wahoo Gym Connect, which connects to your treadmill and broadcasts the speed of the treadmill. However, you don't need that. All you need is a foot pod, and that will broadcast your cadence and your speed direct from your foot. So get that foot pod, get access to a treadmill, and we'll see you on Zwift very soon.
So that's not far off what I was doing. I'm going a bit faster than that now. Get this last 800 metres over and done with. You can see my heart rate, that although I'm in zone 4, my max heart rate is about 180, 185. I haven't touched that yet. So although I'm working hard, I'm not at breakneck. I could go faster than this for a little while, but it will creep up now. 600 metres to go.
coming to the end over the boardwalks, 400 metres. That's once round a running track. My watch says an average speed of 13.6 kilometres an hour. .7. .200 metres. Steps per minute, 88. 190 cadence. Nearly done. .50 metres. Finish in second place. It's not bad. There we go. So you can see the results. So, Mr. Staveley, great running. Finished in 20:46 with an average pace of 4:09 per kilometre. No heart rate though. And then, me 22:54. 2 minutes and 8 seconds behind. Average pace 4:34 per kilometre. Average heart rate of 154. So it went way higher. So we'll see how far. I might wait here if we can. See how far behind the people are. Because when other people cross the line, then the results will come up on the screen, and there are about 4 or 5 other runners out on the course. Excuse my coughing. I was supposed to run a 50-kilometre race on Sunday, but on Saturday and Sunday I was really ill with what I can only describe as a man flu. Really sore throat, coughing. There was no way I could run 50k, and I said to my wife, she was going out for a 10-mile run, and I said, I'll just come with you and I'll potter around the 10 miles. I couldn't even manage that. I got 5k and I had to call it a day and go home, so I was really ill. And I am still just getting over that. I've got a bit of a cough still. Runny nose. Well done. Hutch, Hook. 24:29 in 3:43 behind the leader. Average pace of 4:53. No heart rate though again. Guys, if you can, I know it's not a necessity to run on Zwift with a heart rate monitor, but honestly, it makes it a lot more helpful for people looking at the results and things like that. You know, if Staveley's heart rate was 130 average, I would know that he's capable of a lot faster than even that. But if his heart rate was 180, 190, well, it wouldn't be an average of one. So let's say an average of 165, 170. I'd know that he was working almost as hard as he could to get that result. And it also verifies your results as well. So, say, well, you know, in cycling, a lot of people cheat. A lot of people use very dodgy ways to get good results. And checking somebody's heart rate is one way to just make sure that somebody is actually working as hard as they say they're working, that their setup is set up correctly. I'm not in any way accusing anyone, by the way, here of cheating at all. But yeah, so I think wearing a heart rate monitor just adds that little bit of extra kind of credence to your results. So do think about, if you haven't got a heart rate monitor, do think about getting one, or stick yours on if you've got one. So how long do we wait now to see if any other runners come in, or should we just call it a day there? Looking at my computer. We'll call it a day. If you're interested in results, go to zwiftpower.com, and on zwiftpower.com you will see the results. It's not affiliated to Zwift at all, they just use Zwift data, and but it is kind of recognised as the official way of checking results, because often results change once things like cheating and kind of weight doping have been taken into account. So it's worth having a look at zwiftpower.com if you want to check out any results of cycling or running races. A few, an hour or so later, once all the results have been compiled and verified. Right, okay, that's it guys. I'm going to go and have a shower and then carry on tidying the house for my daughter's birthday party this evening. Click OK there, go to menu, and then we click end run, and then we get a little synopsis. There's a little map of where we've run. We've got a ride on from Celso Fernandez, finished an event, and we ran with those 3 people. Okay, the timeline shows you my pace in white and my heart rate in red during the course of the race, and basically So guys, thank you very much for watching. Short and sweet. That is... Okay, do subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and the Zwift Run and Ride YouTube channel. See you for another run tomorrow. We're doing a live stream. I'm live streaming, but also Zwift themselves are live streaming a running event tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the evening. If you're interested in watching that, you can flip between my live stream and the Zwift live stream. Yeah, so there we go. Take care. See you again, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.